Hi, this is Shirley from Alaska, the herb lady. A lot of people don't think about it being an herb, but it's called oats. Oats, there's over 25 varieties of oats. Oats ingredients is mostly used in formulas for calcium. The body needs calcium for the nerve sheath, for the veins, for the arteries, walls, for the bones, and for the teeth. Most of the diet nowadays is deficient in calcium because of the denatured food we eat, which has lost most of the calcium processed out of it. When you eat processed food, it's only chemical vitamins and minerals, and they don't absorb in your body. And we also lack calcium because of the many inorganic sugars and starches which we eat, and the starches turn the sugar in the body, and the sugar which help to remove the calcium during the process, and it looks to regain the calcium, and the calcium leaches out the system. The result is weakened teeth, charley horses, and general weakness. Dr. Schultz talks that calcium is great builders to strengthen body parts, not only the bones, but the ligaments and the walls of the arteries, the heart, and the walls of the veins, the teeth, and the connective tissues. Malnutrition disease such as rickets, children, and pregnant ladies need abundance of calcium when you're pregnant, because if not, if you don't, my mom, she lost, every time she had a baby, she lost a tooth because she did not have enough calcium, and so they take the calcium, give it to the baby, and the mama loses her tooth. And I mean, it really happened to my mom. And grown men and grown women don't need as much calcium. In fact, it can be dangerous because it causes calcification in the system, and it causes lots of pain later on. And it depends on what kind of calcium you take. There's organic calcium, which is plant-based, and inorganic calcium, which is from animal-based, and that does not absorb. Inorganic calcium is derived from mineral source and are not alive. It cannot be assimilated in the body and can't be accepted but received in the system that causes problems. Now, organic calcium can easily be assimilated in the body to supply important calcium, and this organic calcium can come from the plants. The body, we have one that's called Herbal CA, and that's plant-based, and it's really, really good to take it. It's not high in calcium, but you don't need high in calcium if you've got the real stuff and absorb, because they said the average calcium, only 20% or less you absorb whatever you say you're taking. It's only 20%. The body will favor the baby and draw the calcium out of the mother's bones, and that's how they lose teeth. Actually, if they was taking a good calcium during that time, it would be fine. The bad effect of pasteurized milk outweighs the calcium that you might obtain from the milk. A person can grow up through the whole life without taking milk and still enjoy good calcium, because arrowroot, comfrey, chives, dandelion root, nettles, okra contains enough calcium for you daily. Brazil nuts are a good source of calcium. Beet greens contain exactly the amount of calcium as a cup of milk. The other green vegetables, such as broccoli and chard, has twice the amount of calcium as milk does. So each of broccoli, a cup of broccoli has twice as much as a cup of milk does. So we eat a lot of broccoli. Dr. Schultz points out that lemon, limes, oranges, cabbage, cauliflower, celery, lettuce, string beans, onions supply alkaline calcium. Now this I did not know. They have alkaline calcium, which is great for you. Then they have acid calcium. And acid is meat, milk, cheese, peas, beans, lentils, cucumbers, radishes, fish, meat, potatoes, provides acid calcium. It points out that the calcium chloride, which is found abundantly in common herbs, is great for the heart. Oats are introduced in North America in 1602, and now the United States has a major oat supply, they apply it for the entire world. Oats, they love, the horses love it, the goats love it, and they love it so much they fight over it. Oats is a nourishment food. Oats are taken as important. It restores the nervous system and supports the heart muscle and the urinary. Oats in slippery elm is good for croup. A tincture of oats relieves craving for cigarettes and opium. Research in India, the tincture given diluted to 5 milliliters 4 times a day, the drug reduced the number of cigarettes they smoked per day and diminished the craving for opium. Oatmeal soap is used to stimulate the skin and cleanse the pores. Oatmeal, a bath, often is used for kidney infection. Most oats for breakfast, they are high in protein. They must be combined with beans, nuts, and other protein products to have a complete balance of amino acids. That means that if you just eat oats, you think you're getting 14 grams of protein, and you're not, because it's not a complete protein till you add nuts with it or you add beans with it. You have to add, like beans by themselves, not a complete protein. You have to add rice with it. When you say you don't have a complete protein, it doesn't digest in your system, and the protein is not there. Dr. Bircher, pioneer of food science and vegetable, derived a perfect food, which he called it's MUSELI, containing as mucilus, containing all the ingredients needed for a healthy to grow. He mixed raw oats, honey, hot water, half lemon, and 2 middle-sized apples, and 1 tablespoon of grated hazelnuts. He fed his patients twice a day, and the convalescent patients improved from the very first day. They start getting better and better. Because when you can eat something that your body can digest and break down and feed the body, it repairs itself. You know, if your body's not repairing itself, you're eating too much junk food. In fact, we just listened to a tape, Derek Prince. He's got a good one about junk food. He says, it's no good. God don't like you eating junk food because he gave you the body and for you to take care of it, not to destroy it. Commercial mucilus can be bought, but every time they bought it, they found that it was rancid. So it's better to make your own. Since it is so easy to prepare overnight, soak your oats in water or in almond milk overnight, and then add a little bit of xylitol, the 2 apples and nuts and lemon juice, and you can heat it up. But if you heat it up, you can destroy some of the enzymes that's in the lemon. And if you put honey in it, when you cook, you kill the enzymes in the honey. Oats make a perfect, playable, delightful flatbread. Mix the oats with butter, eggs, and a touch of salt, almond milk to bind, and put it on a flat and bake it at 350 until firm for about a half hour. The historical use is skin cleaning, coughs, nerves, system, heart muscle, urinary inflammation, fever, croup, and it relieves craving for cigarettes and opium. As a nerve tonic, it helps with arthritis, liver infection, skin infection, kidney infection, stone attack, an antidote for drugs addicted to alcoholism. People who grow small amount for home use, it's healthier than trying to buy it because a lot of times they put pesticides in it and it can poison you. And the oats has 55% starch, 2 to 5% sugar, and 14% protein and 5 lipids. I hope you enjoy learning about oats, and I hope that you don't cook them. Let them soak overnight in the refrigerator, and they will be a lot healthier. Thanks. Bye.